What's going on, gentlemen? Thanks for stopping by. So today, I want to chat about how to look stylish when you're on a budget. Because look, let's face it, if you want to add stylish new pieces to your wardrobe, it will take some money. And look, if you're working with a big budget, then it's pretty safe to say that it's going to be a lot easier for you. But on the other hand, if you're not working with a huge budget, that's where today's video comes in. So I want to give you some ideas and suggestions that can help you save some money, but also score you some great items. And look, even if you're working with a bigger budget, it's nice to save a little cash. So I hope you'll stay tuned. Okay, the first thing that I want to get out of the way right up front before I get into this any further is that you need to set some realistic expectations. The first one is yes, you will have to spend some money to add some new pieces to your wardrobe. Secondly, inexpensive or knockoff clothing is probably not going to last as long as more expensive, higher quality items. To a point though, and this is just a fact of life. And sometimes, of course, depending what it is, it's better to spend a little bit more to get the higher quality thing, because if you go really cheap and it falls apart, you kind of can't complain about it because after all, you got the really cheap one. There's a bit of a trade-off. All right, so with all that said, let's keep moving. Okay, the first way to look stylish on a budget is to check out fast fashion retail stores like H&M and Zara come to mind. Now the quality is not going to be amazing, but you can find some really nice items at both of these stores. And yes, I realize it's not the most comfortable experience going in there if you're older, because everyone in there is going to be like 20 to 25 years younger than you. But if you can get past that and get in and out as quickly as possible, you'll find some pretty stylish pieces at great prices. I've had this black bomber jacket that I got from Zara for like 4 or 5 years, and I think I paid like 39 bucks for it, and it's still going strong. Also, I recently picked up these dress trousers from Zara that were only like 59 bucks. And I've also got this brown bomber jacket that I got at H&M, and I think it was around like $39 or $49, as well as like a pair of jeans and some shorts that were pretty inexpensive as well. Now, do I expect these pieces to last for the next 5 years? No. If they do, that's a bonus. If they get me through 1 or 2 seasons, that's about as far as my expectation goes. But with that Zara jacket, I've had that thing for, like I said, like 4 or 5 years, and it's still in pretty good shape. Now, the next place that you can save some money and still look stylish is with your accessories, like your watch, for example. Now, hopefully, a lot of you guys know by now that I do like watches, but I'm just kind of unwilling to spend thousands of dollars on a watch for myself, at least not right now. You probably also know that a lot of men in this age bracket are very much into expensive watches. And a lot of those guys have very strong opinions about watches and what brands that you should be buying. And that's really fine. But in this video, it's about finding ways to look stylish without breaking the bank. And that's why About Vintage stepped in to sponsor today's video. About Vintage makes beautiful, affordable watches in classic, minimalistic designs. They make both quartz and automatic watches, and they combine classic vintage details with modern elements. And what I can absolutely get on board with is that they help with ocean cleanup by removing plastics from the ocean. They donate and support DHL in their mission to reach zero emissions by 2050, and they offset all orders to be carbon neutral by funding climate-friendly projects. So not only do they make some extremely beautiful watches, they're striving to improve and develop new products and production methods to lower their carbon footprint. So they sent over a couple of watches for me to check out, and the first is this 1925 at sea model in this beautiful gold and black, and also this 1982 GMT model in this awesome warm gray. And look, I've been wearing this gold watch in a bunch of videos over the last couple of weeks, and a lot of you guys have been asking about it in the comments. Well, this is it. About Vintage also offers free worldwide express shipping, a free extra strap, free engraving, and a 30-day free return policy. So look, they're offering a special discount just for this audience that gets you 15% off if you use the code 40overfashion at checkout. If you want to go check out everything that they have and get yourself a really nice watch at a really great price, go through the special link that I'll leave for you down below in the description box and use our code 40overfashion to get yourself a great deal. Okay, next I want to talk about shoes. Now this one can get a little tricky because in a lot of cases, the very inexpensive shoe options are going to look like very inexpensive shoe options. I mean, not in all cases, but in some. I made a video like 3 years ago comparing sneakers from Zara that cost $40 versus a higher quality pair from Greats that cost $180. Now in that video I talk about and I show the differences in manufacturing and quality. If you want to check that video out, I'll link to it down below. But say you're looking for sneakers or casual shoes. You're going to have a lot better luck with faux leather options from places like H&M, Zara, Forever 21, and Express. It's when we start to get into dress shoes and boots, that's where you're going to start to see some of the differences. You've got to shop around and be aware. But I found these Clark's desert boots on Amazon a couple years ago, and I think they were around $30 or $40. And this brings us right into the next way to look stylish on a budget, and that is to shop secondhand. Look, you can find some absolutely incredible deals on name brand, high quality items for very low money. And in many cases, a lot of the items that you're going to find have never even been worn and still have the tags on them. And back to the topic of shoes. I've seen some great condition, gently used Allen Edmonds loafers for 30 bucks. And if they fit you well and they're comfortable, just give them a good polish and a leather conditioning and they will last you for years. Because they're basically $400 shoes that you got for 30 bucks. And if you can just let go of the fact that somebody else wore them a couple times, you can find some amazing deals. All right, the next way to look stylish on a budget is to improve your overall grooming routine. And if you already have grooming tools, this won't cost you a penny. So if you've got some facial hair, keep everything trimmed and lined out neatly. Check your eyebrows for long straggly hairs and trim them down. Look at yourself in the mirror up close, and if you see nose hairs poking out, trim those suckers off. In between haircuts, make sure you trim the hair on the back of your neck. And also make sure that you're shaving the front of your neck every single day so you don't get one of those ugly neck beards. Okay, the next item on my list is to bring your clothes into a tailor. So if you've got some items that maybe are a little bit too big or that don't fit you very well, take those things into a tailor and have them altered. A little nip, a little tuck can go a very long way and make a huge overall difference in the way that you look. So say you've got some pants that are maybe a little bit too long and baggy down towards your feet. Take them into a tailor and have them hemmed and also tapered. They'll of course hem the length and then taper the leg opening from like your knee down towards your foot to make them look custom made just for you. And like I said, that goes such a long way into making you look incredibly stylish. And one more thing, if you made it this far, please tap the like button and leave a comment with the word legend so that I know who actually made it. And with that, my friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Live well, and I'll see you in the next one.